Hello and welcome back to Kino-Plays Ghost of a Tale. Let's go. Timing. I'm going to go check the shore first and then I'll go back and get the armor. Alright, let's see if I can use my new weapon against these jackasses. That's a nope. Yeah. I may as well restock while I'm here. Yeah, it would be nice if I... Well, it's frustrating that you don't have complete control over the ranger one to just intentionally annoy them and make them arrest you. Because, I mean, after a few times, we got that prompt where it said, look, I know how this is going, just arrest me already. I thought that was going to become a permanent thing so I could just always surrender and get teleported. But clearly, from the last time we talked to someone, nope, not yet. Yeah, the armor's too thick to knock him out with a bottle to the head, but I thought maybe throwing a pine cone at him that sets him on fire would make him run away. But I still wonder what the logic is behind these incendiary pine cones. Ah, well, that wasn't worth it. Huh. Okay. Ah, there's the one. Auto-saved. Just save having to walk all that way back. I'm still going to keep all that in so that everyone knows that that's a pointless chest. Ooh, thought I'd missed that there. Now, give me my armor. It better be worth it. Looking for something? Yeah, my armor. Just finishing up now. Blacksmith takes a cloth from your belt and gives the armor a quick polish before offering it to you. This is as good as it's going to get. Alright then, was there anything more? Maybe. Solve a puzzle? Nope. Something else? Find a few things maybe? Nope. Still want to know how to get into the other part of the sewers. Clothing? Finish King's costume. Ah, Why can't I tell him that I'm missing the tunic bit or whatever it's called? Making anything? Nope, just noise. Alright, cheers. Yeah, spent all those hours of gameplay wondering what will be in these strong boxes. It must be something good since we haven't gotten it yet, and it pretty much bugger all. Ooh, well, it kills your sprint speed in comparison to, well, anything else. Huh, that's the point as well. Still haven't gotten anything for the year slot. Weird. Then why can't I scroll? Ah, there. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, you are taking the piss. So I can move a bit faster, but not much, and now it uses stamina as well. So yeah, it's running, I guess. Well, it's still better than it was. Just about. Damn, that was a loud car. If you could hear that. There we go. Now I can get the ability to rearm traps. Huh. I just noticed this, but am I actually moving now at the same speed as I was when I had the run button pressed down at the previous weight level? Because my walking seems to be a lot faster as well. So let's go. I presume the smugglers have yet to be identified. So I've discovered the identity of each of the 5 smugglers. Go on. You present the commander with the scarred ovals, each bearing the name of one of the 5 smugglers. Excellent work, Scow. I'll have them arrested, tried and executed before the week's out. I'm guessing that Faustus actually wasn't one of them, he just knew the password. Or did it say that he was there, or did it pop up he was the second one? I'm not sure. Yeah. Another audit? Take these. Least I can do. Still haven't found the 3rd member of the squad though. Because I haven't found the other section of the catacombs yet. But I suppose for that I need to continue on with the story, which is Silas. But first, let's learn the other skill. Blacksmith teaches you how to rearm a trap. We're all done then. Anything else I can help you with? Ah, new achievement. Learn all skills in the adventure. I thought there were still some more slots. No, that's all of them then. Those traps, Kenya stack. Yeah. So that's all of the skills. I've still got 2 orders for the smithy. Weird. So I've got a whole bunch of stuff there. Yeah, I know. Right, so Silas, right? Because still missing them two. I can only assume that they're both locked away behind progressing the story. Oh, come on, it's got to have been at least 48 hours in-game by now. Give me some more honey. Save it in case it crashes, like the last time I attempted to talk to him. Oh. Did use at least one of the bottles. Tyler. Good morning. Tyler. I've been looking out for your scabs. I think they've taken a liking to you. How are you feeling? Awful. I've not been that so since... well... You made the tonic? The kook. It was much appreciated. Forgive me, I should go. Tyler, in the commissary. I said some things I shouldn't have. Silas, why do you do that to yourself? A Murder of Crows, the song. I'm sure you must know it. Please, sing it for me. Really? You're sure? What are you afraid of? I've found the true nature of creatures is shown in the names by which each is collectively known. I've heard tidings of magpies and seen murders of crows. Smelled a surfeit of skunks with a peg on my nose. Met a mischief of mice who were masters of prose, and a sneaking of weasels who are light on their toes. But the rats are the worst, as well everyone knows. 'Cause a gathering of rats is a plague as it goes. And now that's off my chest, I have this to propose, that they're creatures of whom I suggest we dispose. Yeesh. Your version's tamer than the one I know. The pups in my village used to sing it. I remember I thought it was funny. I liked the way the words rhymed. I didn't realise they were singing it to me. Not until my Oma chased them off with a stick. Oma? Then... aye. You were raised by mice? Aye, I was. Your birth parents? What of them? Oh, I often wondered about them. Who were they? What became of them? Oma might have had some grey in her coat. Her memory wasn't what it once was, but she told me what she could. All the same, it wasn't enough. And then, on the day I left for Juve, Silas opened his paw to reveal the finely engraved silver band he'd shown you at the brazier's side. Oma gave me this silver ring. From your true mother, she said. It must have been hard for your Oma to say. I was so angry with her for keeping it from me. I should have known it was for my own good. How did you come to be in your Oma's care? My mother had come to the village one night, unannounced and in a panic. She begged Oma to take me in. I would have been no more than a few weeks old. It was the last time Oma saw her. I'll bring this up to remind you, my share responsibility for raising their young with other members of the village. Oma literally means second mother in the Mousefolk's tongue. Do you remember anything of your birth mother? Just vague impressions. And a lullaby she used to sing to me. Your mother's lullaby. May I hear it? I've not much of a voice, but... a lullaby. Love in the sky... No, I'm not even going to try. Come undone at the seams, your prince of my heart, and the king of your dreams. Moonlight's blooming while lavender dies. Stars above dreaming, the gleam in your eyes. That's all that I remember of it. So tempting to tease him like that, but he's sad enough. Let's be nice. It's very beautiful. Like mother, by all accounts. Your mother, who was she to your Oma? Oma had been my mother's nursemaid years before. She told me mother was a doe of great piety. What became of your birth mother? Who can say? I don't even know her full name. Your father, what of him? Oma would only tell me that he was a good rat. Good rat. I don't understand. How did that first ring lead you here? It didn't. A few months before my discharge from the rat guard, I found a second silver ring. A second ring? How did you find it? Where? It's not a short tale. Sure you want to hear it? Please, I want to know. How did you find that second ring? Alright. I was assigned to a convoy escorting the Baroness from Pesa to the capital. On the fourth night we made camp at the Temple of Karam. Wardens of the Green Flame. The heroes of the Battle of Periclave were laid to rest in 12 great tombs, arranged in a vast circle in the southeastern edge of Lake Valia, symbolically watching over the place where the Green Flame fell. In the centuries since, many of the tombs have fallen into disrepair or collapsed entirely. Others have been fortified to establish a line of defensive keeps along the shore. The names of all but 4 of these heroes have been lost to time, but their deeds are celebrated still, in songs and works of art. It's from these sources that the 4 greatest are known. Dwynlan, the guardian of lost hope. Karam, the guardian of travellers. Jarlan, the guardian of music. And Nikto, the guardian of the wind. Temple's almost in ruins now. You've been there? With Mara? Well, of course we weren't allowed in. I was ordered to escort the Baroness to the reliquary, so she could offer Karam her prayers. The reliquary? What's it like? It's seen better days, but Karam's remains are still there, laid out in an open sarcophagus at the head of the temple. It was as the Baroness knelt before the altar that I saw it. A ring almost identical to my mother's hung on a chain around Karam's neck. You said the two rings are almost identical? The design engraved on the second ring was different. It made me wonder if there weren't more of them, waiting to be found. And so there were. Wait, you stole from a corpse? Finding it there, it was fate. Fate? It's grave robbery. If it was, you're guilty the same. The treasure? Dwinlin gave it to me. Oh, you're talking to Ghost now. What did he say? She. Dwinlin's a doe. Alright, now I know you're full of it. Look, I'm not one for superstition, but there it is. In time, I learned that other rings had been discovered, in the tombs and temples of the Wardens of the Green Flame. Some had been stolen, some lost. It's taken me years to track them down. You were discharged from that guard? Why? Should have read this one earlier. I'd served 5 years, my time was almost up, but soldiering somehow came easily to me. It was something I was good at, so I re-enlisted. Besides, the Red Paw has access to places civilians can't go. That's how I found the second ring. Why are these rings so important? What are they? They're the famed tail rings of the Rat Kings, a record of succession going back to the time of the Green Flame. I never understood their significance, why they'd been left with the Wardens of the Green Flame. Not until I opened the scroll case you found. And you found others? The ring Gusto and Fatal stole? I have 8 now, all told. 8 rings, and this silver scroll case. About your early years, I'm curious. What is it you want to know? The looker from your footlocker. Myomas, carved by a late husband. Yeah, we read that one out. So, yeah, Tama. He doesn't have a mouse wife or child. It was his mother's. That's why you can speak Meridian. It's my native tongue. Yeah, I already read that one out before. Do you stay in touch with your Oma? No, she's been gone some years now. I just couldn't yet bring myself to blacken her looker. Yeah. So as a pup you didn't know you were a rat? I was a bit slow back then. Yeah, I'm going to tease him this time. What do you mean back then? I suppose I deserve that. I was already a good head taller than the other pups, and stronger too. Well, what does it say? Rat pups grow fast and mice pups grow quick. I like that. How did you come to join the Rat Guard? The day I became a buck, I received conscription papers from the Red Paw. I won't lie, first few months weren't easy. My accent didn't help. Longest tail gets cut off first. Doesn't pay to stand out around here. I think I understand well enough. Alright. The scroll case, the puzzle. What was it you found in there? A message. From my father. Ooh. Okay. The rat hands you a scroll of parchment, brittle with age. Here, read it. Prayer scroll. Master of the Salamander, I offer you this ring, relic of noble kings of old. May you accept it in tribute to your grace, and as a promise to return what I have took this day. Warden of the Flame, guardian of lost hope, grant me courage to persevere and strength enough to prevail. For my kingdom, my kind, for Brindis, my one true love, and Silas, my firstborn son. Master of the Salamander. Well, Tyler, what say you? This message? It's from your father. Aye. I don't understand. You mean... Aye. My father was Roderick, the last Rat King. Holy crap, Silas is a prince. King Roderick possesses the dubious honour of being the last Rat King in history. He famously fled his charge in a time of crisis more than 30 years ago, just when he was most needed by his subjects. He disappeared with the Singing Stone, in order that no king will ever again sit rightfully upon the throne. He lives on in infamy, a figure of ridicule in many a song, the most famous being the Ballad of the Coward King. God damn, I've got a lot of things I could say. I understand now why your mother hid you away. Shame? If the Red Paw thought there was an heir to the throne, the barons would have had me killed, I know. Yeah, I read that one out already. You're Roderick's son, but that makes you a prince. No, it makes me the son of a coward. Or was it your father took from the tombs? Whatever it was, he swore to return it. I guess he didn't keep his word. What now? Would you reclaim your throne? My throne? Ha! Mongrel son of the coward king? I'm sure the barons would gladly give up the power to so noble an heir. Besides, the Singing Stone is lost. The Singing Stone of the Rat Kings, or the Stone of Ascension, is a carved jet black piece of rock, about the size of a rat's clenched fist. Its origin is lost even to legend, but its importance is known to all. The heirs of a Rat King are not assured the right of succession. Any rat may challenge for the right to hold the stone. It's said that the stone will sing the praises of the future monarch if they are indeed worthy, but the stone has been lost. Some think Roderick took it with him as he fled, in order that no usurper could steal the throne in his absence. Others, however, believe that the barons of the Red Paw have buried the stone, so they might rule the Ratlands unopposed. Will you keep searching for your father's treasure now? Why? Found what I was looking for. This is why you're soused. Wouldn't you be? Silas's tale sparked something in you. You hummed to yourself the first few notes of a new lay, the Ballad of the Orphan Prince. Well now, that's enough about me, don't you think? How goes it with you? Silas, Mary wasn't aboard the ship. She'd given up her place to another. Aye, you might have said something about it in the commissary. Do you know the name of the doe who took Mary's place? Pharaoh. Mary gave a place to a doe named Pharaoh. And did you get a family name? Shit. No, I didn't. No, but she had a son named Tamlin. Does that help? No, it's not enough. I can't send out a scap without the full name. Else Yuva's going to start asking questions. What about the ship the doe was meant to be on? Do you know its name? Yes, she was aboard the Rathskellen, out of Port Scarn. The Rathskellen? Taylor, will you fetch my logbook? It's on the table downstairs. Your logbook? Why? Might be nothing, just bring the book up. No, don't crash again. Come on, please. I think I'm back. Yep, I'm back. Oh boy. I'll have to speed run through the conversation stuff again then. I won't read it out this time since I've just read it to y'all. Once I get through the 2 loading screens, that is. Ooh, actually, considering I was forced out of the conversation to read a note, that should have me pretty close to where I was anyway. I may as well have a drink while I wait for this load. Few things are more frustratingly embarrassing than actually struggling to get the lid back on a bottle. It should be so simple, but sometimes it does not want to cooperate. Loading screen, come on, let's get on with it. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ah, I do, please. So, okay, so I have to just pop that back up again. There we go. No. Okay. Is it morning already? Use your logbook. Wait, what else? Perhaps this isn't important right now, but... What does it tell? Oh, okay. I don't have anything else to tell him then. Fair enough. Here's your logbook. Alright, let's see. Signal Rat opens the log and runs a claw down the page. Here, part of a general news dispatch. Received on the 13th. Was the 13th passed already? Prison transport arrived here on the 12th. Tyler, the Rascalon was reported lost in the Cloak of Periclave. I don't believe it. I can't. Should I read you the entire message? Would you? I need to hear it. Listen. On the 12th day, the Rascalon, crewed by 9, laden with sundries and carrying 27 prisoners, was reported late by the harbour master at Arandis. The vessel was last seen by the boatswain of the Emerald Hind. Yeah, already read the 5 ports and less. Yeah. Oranus to the northeast is a mere mooring post by comparison. Off course and heading into the cloak of Periclave, and so is pronounced lost. Tylo, I know you don't want to hear it, but Mara's gone. You don't know that. What if she swam to shore? The waters there are freezing, Tyler. The currents alone are treacherous. A Valian frog wouldn't last more than a few minutes. Perhaps a passing ship could have found her. I doubt you'd be able to see much further than a few feet. No captain would dare risk a rescue attempt. What about pirates? Perhaps she's been kidnapped? Tyler, please stop. Listen to me. This isn't one of your stories. Tyler, I'm sorry. Even if she were alive, there's no way for us to trace Mara now. You may as well ask a magpie. Among magpies, knowledge is a commodity and a currency, prized above all else. Each fragment of information gathered is carefully evaluated for its relative worth. Rumours, tall tales, even fiction, all have some value. Indeed, rumours can be most valuable of all. Rough fragments of knowledge that can be polished up and passed on at a higher price. Even single words can have a value, even given context. Some magpies mine raw information to sell on, while others will break up individual sentences into more valuable parts and pass them on. These magpies are known in the trade as liars. The knowledge of magpies is prized greatly, as they are considered to be the custodians of absolute truth. Indeed, such value is placed upon their counsel that only heads of state and nobility can afford it. I think I know where to find one. A magpie? You're going to get yourself killed. Besides, magpies only speak with noble creatures and kings. Huh. So I need the full outfit, then. The full king's outfit. Following the War of the Green Flame, noble mice were stripped of the titles, and mouselands were confiscated. Mice have no kings nor wealth, and so it is that no magpie has spoken to a mouse in generations. To them, anything less is a meal. Then I shall become a king. Here then. Silas hands you a scarlet tunic, finished with gold piping and fine beadwork. I now have the full set of the king. Booyah. A gift from my father. It's incredible. Where did you find this? In the bundle you brought back from the tomb. I hope you make a worthier king than he ever was. Hail the noble king of old. Tyler? What's wrong? Lost your nerve? Nope, got nothing to say to you. Aye, go find that magpie. Go. Still missing one member of that, though. Address the magpie as if you were a king. Well, Rolo wanted to see me once I was dressed as a king, so let's show him the costume, and then we can head down to the catacombs. Well, don't you look fine? If the mice are ever in need of a king, they could do worse than ask you. Yep. See it. Hmm. Let's show the two thieves their king first as well. Oi, Fatal, look at this. King Tylo, your majesty, welcome to our my humble cell. Seems the burdens of the crown weigh heavy upon you, sire. Perhaps we can relieve you of it. Yeah, I should go. Bye. Yep, finished the king's outfit. Silas had the last piece. Cause, surprise, surprise, Silas is a prince. He's the son of Roderick, the last Rat King. Damn, that's a loud motorbike. I'm betting you could hear that one through the mic. That makes it a lot easier to see these things. And we also found out that the ship carrying my wife has sunk. And we're unlikely to... And so now we can't track it. And I need to go talk to a magpie, because magpies hoard information. And they will only speak to nobility and royalty. Which is why you need the Rat King the Mouse King outfit. Well, I don't think I want to just jump down there yet. Oh, okay. Don't know if there's any point doing this, but let's open all the doors. Who is this that approaches in the dark? Bow your head, magpie. You're in the presence of royalty. A king? Your Majesty, this is an honour. I am Ravik, descendant of Miglar. Miglar? Miglar will do. And daughter of Elgin. Miglar. In magpie mythology, Miglar is the great winged creator. It's said that she conjured into existence the heavens and the skies, and all the creatures who dwell there, simply by speaking their names. Miglar needed only to say the word, and her word became the truth. It's unsurprising then that magpies so greatly value the spoken word, or that they hold lies in such contempt. King Soak or King Nor? I am King Nor. King Nor the Ruthless, whose armies almost brought the 5 Ratlands to their knees. King Nor, the querulous, quick to anger and known never to forgive. King Nor, the rancorous, who visits swift vengeance upon all who displease him. King Nor, the crepuscular, whose victims' cries haunt the dusk and the dawn. The very same, and I am needed of your counsel. And I am honour bound to give it, your highness. But first, would you kindly remove the shade from this dying light and illuminate the hall? Dying lights are blue flames that burn cold and without a need for fuel. They cannot be extinguished by traditional means. The precise alchemical process that gave birth to them has long been forgotten, but they are still used to this day aboard Valia's wealthier ships, and their steadfast flame impervious to fog and spray. They are traditionally associated to death, since most known instances have been sourced from tombs and catacombs. Sailors say that on a calm night the blue lights can still be seen shining up from the depths of Lake Valia, like the ghosts of the wrecks that carried them there. Illuminate the hall? For what reason? For what reason? So I might better see your majesty. Who am I to refuse a magpie's request? Say, you are gracious indeed. And you've just teleported away. Now, how am I supposed to do this? Can you give me any ideas of how to do it? I haven't yet been able to uncover the dying light, Lady Magpie. So I see, thus I do not. Okay, gotta go. Surely I don't just jump down here. Leroy! Okay, that was instant death. Okay. Oh, come on. I just spoke to the magpie. Why didn't he... I thought he... Almost every single time you talk to someone, it auto-saves. And it chose not to auto-save there. Well, I guess I'll introduce myself as a different king then. Give you something new to look at once I get there. Well, I'd say there's at least 5 since the barons took over after the council. And the council was meant to have all of the sentient races on board it. I mean, so far we know mice, rats, badgers, magpies. Were there any others? I can't remember. Weasels. I suppose probably skunks from that song that was insulting different species. Frogs. Yeah, we know frogs. So, quite a lot. Okay, so this time I am King Sook. King Sook the Elusive, whose name is known by all, but whose face is difficult to place. King Sook the enigmatic. about whom only vagaries are known. King Soak the Indefinable, whose magnificence is impossible to put into words. The very same, I am in need of your counsel. Why? Forgive me, I don't understand. The cauldron here above me. Give me the answers I seek, and I'll help you in return. Forgive me, Your Majesty, but it's so dark, and I can scarcely see my codex feathers. All birds have many different kinds of feathers, each serving a specific purpose. Remige feathers for flight, down for warmth, bristles for protection, and so on. Magpies alone possess a set of codex feathers, concealed beneath their wings. These feathers are preened in such a way as to function as a mnemonic system, enabling the retention and recall of great volumes of information. Each magpie must take great care to maintain the codex, for it contains the knowledge of their forebears and the history of all things. Cool. Now how the crap am I supposed to do this? I'm guessing I don't just launch an acorn at it, do I? Or apparently that is all I needed to do. Am I not as good as my word, wise magpie? Oh, indeed, sire. How fortunate am I to gaze at last upon your majesty. Tell me, are those diamonds or sapphires in your crown? A little bit of both. Are those buttons on your tunic, are they silver or white gold? Shit, white gold? I could scarcely imagine such wonders. Strange though, I'd heard your majesty lost his tail at the Battle of Lysans. The famed Battle of Lysans remains one of the messiest, most complex, least understood military encounters in recent history, even though it technically involved only two armies in a single engagement. It began as the formal signing of a peace treaty between the ferrets of Saltar and the shrew knights of Thrieve. Well, there's another species for us, shrews. Some say the admirably restrained knights lost their temper when the Saltarian embassy was stricken with an uncontrollable fit of laughter as the Thrieve elder was seized by a salvo of sneezes, caused by the fine-grained sand for which Lie is renowned. Alas, the truth might never be known, as in a rare breach of guild etiquette, the minstrels on both sides dropped their instruments to join the fray, leading to wildly diverging accounts of the battle. Fuck's sake. Oh! And another species, the gerbil guys, who have big ears like I do. Oh aye, this is a false tail. Nah, it was recovered after the battle and stitched back on. Ah, then you must know Malpetus the physician. How is he? Malpractice the physician was present at the Battle of Lysans, though he did not personally take part in the mayhem. His claim to high fame stems from the fact he allegedly managed to stitch back on the tail of King Soak of the ferrets. Was it King Nor? Accounts of the battle differ. At the time he was already under scrutiny for his unsavoury practices, namely illicit experiments on pre-deceased patients leading to the freshly deceased condition, known at first as the Malpetus practice, later shortened to malpractice. So I preemptively guessed the joke name here. About the same. Ah, still dead then. Now, Mouse, tell me your true name. I'd like to know who it is I'm eating. What? You dare challenge a king? What king is that? The king of lies? The king of fools? Forgive me, I need your help. And so you thought it wise to try and deceive a magpie? You're either a fool or a thief. Perhaps I am a fool. There's no perhaps about it. But you're no coward. My name is Tylo, miss. Tylo? Apprentice to Lulin? Holy crap. One of the most influential minstrels of the New Age, Llewellyn is renowned for the subtlety and warmth of his playing. Author of The Minstrel's Flight, he was known as a wise and compassionate soul, and a favourite among noble creatures and kings. Llewellyn had but 3 apprentices, none of whom are nearly as accomplished as their master. He was last seen some years ago, performing in northern Meridia. Given his great age, Master Llewellyn's tale must by now surely have reached its end, yet still he lives on in song, his influence felt and heard across Pangaea. You know of Master Llewellyn? Of course, he's a king among minstrels, and a minstrel is far greater than any king. Yep, already read that. Sing some! Once again, loud motorbikes. Sing something, a song I've not heard before, something of historical value. And perhaps I'll let you live. Well, I just got a new song, The Orphan Prince. The Song of Silas. From the north, through the mountains he came, searching for answers to questions unknown. Destiny calling his forgotten name. The orphan prince is at last coming home. His owner saw he would come to no harm, slipped into his pocket her Lutka of stone. Led by the gleam of his true mother's charm, the orphan prince is at last coming home. White crests on the lake are breaking, grave and ghost and silvery ring. Before him castle walls are shaking. Son of mice and heir to the Rat King. This orphan prince, what else do you know of him? He was raised by mice. Mice? Curious. Tell me more. He has a set of silver rings left by his father. The tail rings of the Rat Kings of old? Go on. I want to avoid telling him that the name is Silas. Telling here that it's Silas though. He's sorely ashamed of his father. Then he does not know the truth. The truth? What do you mean? I mean what I say. Very well, minstrel. You may go. Wait, please, I came for your help. I've given you your life, and you still ask for more? Please, I came here to ask you a question. By my reckoning, my debt to you is paid. But I brought you light. You tried to deceive me. Did I not pay for my lie with the truth? You merely sang me a song, and I let you live, but perhaps there is a bargain to be made between us. I came to this place only once before as a fledgling, but the tunnel seemed to have grown narrower over the years. I wish to explore the lower hall, but this hole here has shrunk more than the rest. Perhaps you can go in my stead. So, what is you hope to find in the lower hall? I recall seeing a tapestry adorned with magpies, and a great battle. I want you to bring it to me. I wish to see it again with my own eyes. Are you sure? I've already explored this place and saw nothing of magpies. Then you must go deeper. Ride the dying light down into the lower hall. Bring back with you the tapestry of the magpie. Ride the dying light, but I'll be burned. You know as well as I, Mouse, the dying light burns cool. And I've leveled up. And saved. And that's an hour. So, this has been Kino-Plays, Ghost of a Tale. New episodes uploaded to the YouTube channel, 9 PM UK time every day. Thank you for joining me. Take care, and goodbye.